Welcome back. So, this is the day 5 or the fifth day of the 10 days publishing challenge, and today we will be looking into what we call a Cornell notebook. So, what is a Cornell notebook? A Cornell notebook is a note taking system that was used to take notes during lecture, though it is not our regular used lecture notebook, but you will understand how the structure used to be. So the method is named after the Cornell University. This method has proven extremely effective in a learning context at a school or university settings. So the Cornell notebook system is a note-taking system devised in the 1950s by Walter Park, an education professor at Cornell University. That is why they call it a Cornell notebook. So what is the structure of this Cornell notebook? How do you know, okay, this is a Cornell notebook, this is not a Cornell notebook? A Cornell notebook normally have some structures which is specific to a Cornell notebook. And the first significant structure, there's other structure like the date and the topic, but there are three main structure of this kind of notebook. The first one is the note-taking area, just like the normal line area that we normally write on. That's the first structure. And the second structure is the review your notes and create yourself test column. It's a column at one side of the book where you can jot some things down. Yeah, where you can jot some things down or pinpoint some some essential keywords or some essential facts when taking a note. And the last part is the summarize your note. Just like it's a summary area where you can summarize all what you've learned from the note or during the lecture. So those are the most significant part or structure of a Cornell notebook. And the advantage of this Cornell notebook is it's a well organized system if done right, and also outlining record content as well as relationship. It also reduces editing and it is easy to review by turning main point into question. Like I said, part of the structure is there's a part where you can jot in some good points, and this good point you can easily turn it to question. It's easy to understand that, okay, what are the point the lecture mentioned when explaining this particular topic, you jot it down so you can frame the point to be a question. And the disadvantage is it requires more thought in class for accurate organization. So for you to get a accurate organization or a perfect utilization of this kind of notebook, you must it requires some thought. So an average student or a low learner student can cope using this kind of notebook because there won't be enough time for him or her to think on what to write or the best points or some important point in the class. So the dimension, the most popular, the widely used dimension of this kind of notebook or a corner notebook is 8.5 by 11 inches. So what next? Now that you have a hint about a Cornell notebook, so let's go on Amazon to get some interior idea or some interior idea and create ours too. So let's go on Amazon to see what the book looks like. So Canva, no, first Amazon first. So let's type in a Cornell notebook. Okay, this is one. So just to check how those book used to look like. That is why we're doing this. Before you you should go out there to design something. You should have an idea of what to design. So let's check out this. This is not what we need. And just look at this place. This is the same dimension we mentioned, 8.5 by 11 inches, but this is not the kind of book we need. We need some books which will display how the inside used to look like. That is what we need. Let me click on this. Okay, and I want you to pay attention to this cover, this book cover. This is how the Cornell notebook used to look like. This Cornell notebook here, as you can see, you will see the line, you will see a colon, and you will see the summarized area. That is how it do look like. But I'm looking for the one that we can see and look inside very well. That is what I'm looking for. I think I found one. So this is how Cornell notebook used to look like, and this is what we'll be designing. Let me see. Okay, gallery. Okay, this is cool. So this is how it used to be. This is how it used to be. You will see date, purpose, notes. You will see the colon, and you will see the summary. That is how it used to be. So let's go on Canva to create ours too. Okay, this is Canva, and let's create ours too. And remember, we are working with the dimension, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. So let's get our dimension. So we're using 8.5 by 11 inches. So custom. I think the network is bad. Custom. This thing should click. Okay, let's customize ours. Inches. 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. So create new design. As you know, there are some interior you can use to create this, but I will be creating mine from the scratch. But I will show you some of the interior you could use to get it done as quick as possible. Let me show you some. Just search for Cornell notebook. This is it. It's already on my search bar. Search for Cornell note. You will see some of the design ready to use. So you could choose any of them. You could choose any of them, depends on which one you like. But I want you, the purpose of this class is to know how you can create all these things from scratch in case, and the fact that some might be using another designing tools to design, not necessarily on Canva, but if you learn how you could create this from the scratch, you could design using different software. So these are the ready to use this Cornell notebook you could use. So but like I said, I will be designing mine from the scratch since I have the idea of what to design. So let me go back. So this is my page, and it will be more easier for me since I know the kind of book I want to create. So let me go and look for my line elements. I need line, a straight line. straight line. So first I have to reduce its opacity and transparency. I think it's okay like this. 33 is okay. And the thickness, line style, I have to reduce the thickness. The weight, let me go for 2. Okay, 2 is okay. Then I have to move it. I have to move it. So this will be the date. Duplicate. Oh, I want to make it to be straight. That is what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so this is what I need. Then I have to move it up to. So I need a text. I need a small text. That is why I will be going for the last text here, which will be, okay, let me just edit it. Date. Too big, so I have to make it small by reducing the size. Okay, still big. Small, I need a smaller. Oh, it's so small. Okay, I think it's cool like this. I have to duplicate it for another thing. Okay, so let me just move this up. Date, and this will be the second column, which I can choose to be like it can be like title of purpose or title or topic. So let me just edit it to be title. Okay, then I have to move it to, I have to move it. Okay, I think this is the first thing I need. Let me just adjust this line. Okay, and this text too. Okay, I think it's cool like this. So the next thing I need more lines. I need more lines. Then I have to duplicate more lines. Let me duplicate this. So let me move it. This will be the note taking side. Okay, this will be the note taking side. Okay, then I will have to duplicate it to get more and more of it. Duplicate till I get some certain no, let me delete this too. I think it's okay like this. So this part is for note taking, and this part will be for the jottings, and the last icon will be for the summary. So let us design that too. So let's duplicate this because I need it for something else. This is what I need it for. Just I'll have to, I want to turn this to be a straight line. No. This is not what I need it for. So I'll just have to do it with my hand. Okay, I think it's straight like this, and I will use node to move it from one position. Okay. I will have to duplicate it because I will be using this kind of thing again. Duplicate. You just have to be very careful when designing this because you will be needing a straight line and a perfect line. Okay. Okay, I think this is straight enough. Then I have to adjust it. Okay, and I have to duplicate these two. This thing still need to be okay. I'll have to duplicate these two. Duplicate. I need it down here. Just have to make it to fit in what I need it for. Okay, I think okay, this thing fits here perfectly. Okay, so I will have to duplicate this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. To delete, so I will duplicate this, duplicate, and move it forward. Are you sure you're getting it? It's simple to do. It's simple. So this is, let me check. No. So this is our Cornell notebook, almost ready. Okay, I think our Cornell notebook is ready. So this, taking notes, and this. So this line here is for taking notes. This is for jotting summary, and this place is for points, some important points. So I'll be needing to write them there. So let me duplicate this and move it downward. So I will have to duplicate it again, so I could get something here too and duplicate it again. Okay, let me just edit the first one, which I'll be writing notes. In capital letter. Okay, and this will be, let me just move it down. Let me move this one downward. So and this will be the summary. Also, let me edit it. So let me edit it and write summary. Summary. I don't even know how to spell. How do I spell summary? It's because of us to start. Summary. I don't even know if I'm correct or not, but I will just I will check that one later. So this is the summary, and this should be, I can make it to be like maybe Q colon or point. Key point. Depends on how I want it. So Q colon or key point slash key point. I think this should be in capital letter too. Okay, so we are almost done. So let me just put it here. Let me move it. So I make use of this notch to move. So in case it won't bend. So our what? Our notes is ready, or our Cornell notebook is ready. So what we just need to do is to duplicate it to get the numbers of pages we want. So it's ready. So let's just duplicate it just to get the number of pages we want. So, and that is what I will be doing. I'm sure you know how to do that, so I don't need to just keep explaining how to do that. So I will be making this a 150 or 120 pages. So when you're doing your own, you can make it any number of pages you want. It's your choice. As you can see, my 120 Cornell notebook is ready. My 120 Cornell notebook is ready, and the next thing I need to do is to just go out there and look for a good design. I can design it myself or hire a designer for a clean job, since I'm not a designer. I just know how to do it. So let's submit. And one thing about this, when trying to figure out the best design you should use, it's simple. Just go on Amazon and look for the best book. Look for the book on this particular niche, which is the Cornell notebook. Look for the best book, the book that is selling, and check out the design. How simplicity is it, or how complex is it, and duplicate that kind of design. That is how you get the best design out there. Or you can just go for any design you think it will sell, and the best thing you should do is look for the design that are selling already, because this game is about two things. The first thing is the keywords, and the second thing is the book cover. Your book cover determines whether you will make sales or you will not. So try as much as possible to get the best book cover out there. And moreover, this particular book, I will be doing two versions for it. The first one will be the paperback, and the second one will be the hardcover. And I can make that up to 150 pages, because some people just like hardcover book. So always remember, we are saving it as PDF print. That is the print. That is the format that supports printing. So download your interior and go out there to design the best book cover you could ever do. So thank so much for taking this course. See you in this day 6 of the 10 days publishing rather challenge. Goodbye. Oh, I made a mistake. I think my summary is not correct, so I will correct that. This is for the sake of the course. So take care and goodbye.